He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. Goat mode
Good
stuff.
morning, Arizona. Good morning, Arizona. The Valley of the Sun, the home of the Phoenix Suns, the Diamondbacks, and the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome to the stream.
He's gonna be a pro.
I'm just playing some 2K today. Ain't much. I basically just put my build that I had from 2K25, and I put it in this because
This game's gonna have a lot of
every time I try to play 2K25, it always deletes my character, so that's what it happened.
Overtime.
So let's get with this.
Scouts from everywhere. But ice isn't the only one. Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumpsy lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Prachumpsy. McCall covered by MP. Shot to stop the run. Down it.
Gotta credit the D. They were in a good position. But McCall, he's just on another level. Tyson is one of the brightest young basketball talents out there.
MP up top. He tries for three, and the West hits it again from deep. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Mills. From deep, it's MP. They get it again. And the basket by Stone.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Here's Johnson. He's got 6. Here's McCall. And it's blocked by Harris. Back to MP. Fires from deep. That one falls. Coming off a nice assist from Harris. The EYBL All-Stars trail. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Cologne on the outside. Swings it to McCall. Joey Johnson for three. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP.
I got ball.
Cologne on the outside. Over Carrington. Misses off the right iron. Jacks up a three. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Johnson. Launches a three. The UIBL, no good that time either. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Swings it to McCall. Back to Prachumsky. And down it goes for two.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Here's Mills. MP. McCall covering. From deep, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He has some impressive moves in his collection. That's a good one, but it's just one of many.
Out to Cologne. Returns it to McCall. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Johnson, no good that time. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Back to Cologne. There's the three. MP with the block. Fast break, here they come. Fades away. Shot's good by Carrington.
That's Carrington's sweet spot right there. When he's moving and getting into space, he can be deadly from mid-range.
Cologne on the outside. Up top, McCall with the shot. Offensive rebound. Robinson. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 of 2.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
And it's MP missing. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Up top, McCall. Johnson returns it to McCall. There's the triple. The West All-Stars pull it down. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Cologne. Here's MP. And Robinson pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining.
Cologne with it. He's picked up by MP. They get a hand on it. Back to Cologne. Pass to Prachumsky. McCall. The basket's good off the assist from Prachumsky.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
And MP gets it to go.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Inside, McCall. MP with the block. Pass to Harris. Stone. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. Outside, McCall. With just 5 to shoot. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Mills from deep. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two so far. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Outside, Robinson. McCall outside. And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, you need to have those feet set, and you can't have those elbows out either.
From deep, it's MP. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the WCBL All-Stars, up by 15. And we'll return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Outside, McCall. Here's Robinson, banked in off the glass.
I love second chance buckets. Robinson right on the spot at the right time.
Outside Carrington. Mills.
Hey, yo, right here.
Over Johnson. And Stone gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. McCall has it. 9 points in this one. Pass to Cologne.
Get there.
McCall. Clock at 6. Now here's Robinson. Fires the three. Brandon Harris with some nice D. Mills, left side. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
A nice shot there by Robinson.
Staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Passes to MP. Carrington, guarded by Cologne. Carrington shot falls. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game. And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside. it's Johnson. Returns it to McCall. Cologne. Joey Johnson for three. Here's Pertopsy. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Grab some ice for the next break in the game. Al Pertopsy just got nailed. And even more impressively, made the shot on top of all the action.
Here's Mills. Outside Carrington. Past MP. Tries a three. Knocks it down from distance.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long. He's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And here's Cologne. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Lack. The tray. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Lack. And here's Cologne. Lack. Robinson, screen. Joey Johnson for three. Beyond the arc. Lack, no good. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. Cologne. Robinson, defended by Chu. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP. To the inside. The kick out to Mills. There's the screen. Shoots the three. And Robinson pulls it down. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Kicks it to Johnson. Down low. Robinson's shot is off. Now here's Mills. Outside Carrington. Now MP. Outside Mills. The three ball. Drops it in from long range.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots. The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Oh, nope.
Good D that time from MP. The WCBL on offense. Shot on the wing.
Oh my god, I missed.
Rebounded by Perchumsey.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Oh my god, you're lucky. I would have blocked you.
To the WCBL.
Yeah, ball. Fast.
Stone in the high post. Carrington. McCall covering. Outside Mills. MP.
Screen.
Good. And that assist goes to Mills. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball.
Nope. You
Down
mother.
by 15.
No, don't do it.
Outside, it's Johnson.
He only has 20, so.
McCall
So
And they come
what?
right back down with their own three-pointer.
Times I don't feel like I need to jump. I need to jump.
Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Good shit.
Carrington,
Good shit.
that's
Good move. Good move.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most
Had a little lost there.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Let's get it.
Drew Robinson.
Swings it to McCall.
Nope.
Lets it go.
Nope. That's all.
And rebound hauled in by Carrington.
Ooh-wee.
Outside MP. Puts
Green
up
in
a
your cara.
three. And another three for the
Go out the way,
WCBL.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that
Still?
just wanted it more.
Nope.
And here's
I thought I
Cologne.
could.
Guarded by
Thanks
Carrington.
for,
McCall from long range. Harris comes down
thank
with the
you
board.
for helping me with the defense. Us.
Now MP. He's guarded by Prachumsky.
Us.
MP, no
This
good.
game.
McCall for three.
Why did you switch?
Tyson McCall with another miss.
What type of switch was that?
Inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
Why would you leave me open? Bro, is MIDI not good? Oh, bad shot selection. Yeah, it's probably like at 50. I gotta change
Rebound
it.
goes to the WCBL. 22 was their biggest lead of the night. Back to Carrington. Pass to Stone. Screen by MP. Uses the glass.
I knew you were gonna get over him.
Looking strong inside. Stone, he doesn't mind
Ain't the best screen,
physicality
but
on the way up.
I got some strength
1
on him,
second
so
separates the shot clock and the game clock here. For Chumsey outside. Johnson covered by Mills.
nope.
For Chumsey
Nope.
with the screen.
Nope.
Clock at 4.
Oh my god. I didn't jump for him. I hate the way they did this game with their defense, but that's whatever.
So MP and the rest
We
of
got
the
a new
West
one
Coast
coming.
All-Stars
I probably
really
won't get it for like
showcasing their talent in the win
2
tonight.
seasons, but
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group,
Game
MP
seasons.
was more than up for the challenge.
not
I can't wait to see what
basketball
the future holds
season.
in store for him.
Not a whole year.
I have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then
But I
for
will
the
eventually get it.
EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that'll do it for this one. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was
Right?
talking about heading into tonight
Ow,
was you
back.
versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of
I'm
attention.
gonna have to put some more fucking tattoos on my dude. Looks
know
bare.
what?
It looks bare.
I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
Hey, there he is,
Hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
good to see
MP.
you.
Great game, man.
Thanks. So
Why is everybody still cheering? Like, walk away.
Me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so
I hope it ain't no copy and paste
now,
from this year, man.
give me a few days to get all my ducks
2K27.
in a row.
It's gonna be horrible.
We want to wait for some
It's
colleges
just
to
a
maybe show interest
replay.
who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in tight situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and...
Yeah. I don't want to hear your ass talk. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking indecisive. Yep. Thank you. Weed is not a drug. Fuck the police. Like the gangster though. Fuck the police, man.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to...
What up, son? How you doing?
And go! Let's move! Let's move!
Welcome to the stream, my brother. Welcome to the stream. So why the fuck? I'm not doing this. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm not doing this, bro. What is the fucking point of this? Shit's so annoying. Like, hurry up and end this already, bro. Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Taking too fucking long. I don't care about this, bro. I really don't. No fucking shooting slump, just out of fucking energy, dumbass game.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right?
Shut up.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
He does not care, bro.
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right?
Yep. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh. A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talents that France has to offer. And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
MP outside, expanding his range. That one falls. Nice feed from DeMol.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Lambert inside. Zadirko on him. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll get... And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for the personal foul. Close game like this, and you thought it wasn't a good call.
The previous play is going to be real tough. The action is so fast. It's really tough to catch everything right in real time.
After review, moving forward stance. Involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands.
The right call. You gotta acknowledge the effort being put into reviewing, double checking, and the game continues on.
Can't get the first one.
Something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Chauvet. Lambert. Zadirko defending. Six on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
What a shot by Marks. That's a tough one to judge, and he nailed it.
Here's MP for three. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
LGA outside. Right at the free throw line. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Oh, nice, great touch from LGA.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. And his agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal positioning.
Now here's MP. 11 points in the game.
Well, three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
Ahern. And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Outside Chauvet.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Marchand. Pass to Lambert. It's Peltier on the wing. Over MP. And that'll be Nanterre's ball as it goes out of bounds, and they keep possession.
Just two to shoot.
Here's Beaumarchais. It's hauled in by Paris. Back to Ahern. Outside Dumont. Pass to MP.
Fires for three.
They get it back.
Sadir. Oh, good.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Peltier. Over Ahern. Rejected by MP.
Bucket is good.
And here's Paris.
They've got a 9-point lead.
That one falls. Nice speed from Dumont.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Here's Beaumarchais.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Here's Marchand. And again, it's Nanterre.
Nice work sticking it from the mid-range area. Marchand focuses on taking high percentage shots that come within the offense.
Here's Beaumarchais.
No good on the last second attempt there. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. Nanterre making a change here. And Paris FC basket, call time.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Back to Portier. Pass to Ahern. MP. Ahern outside. And here's MP from the arc.
He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in anyone's book.
And for the young players like MP. Winning this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Here's Bleu. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
And here's MP from the arc. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed on 3 this game.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And there's a foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Peltier outside. Just 5 on the clock. Call for 3. Ahern with the rebound.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Paris.
Zero hesitation for MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Peltier outside. To the middle. Here's Lambert. A basket good off the assist from Peltier.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
And here's MP from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yet another 3 for him. Once we hit the second quarter, the 3s started falling for him like raindrops.
With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Paris. Portier. He's guarded by Peltier. And Ahern gets it to go.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Here's Marchand. And Marchand with the stuff.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up evens things out.
Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. And Paris, another triple.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. Shooting it so efficiently.
The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 13. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Outside Dumont, back to MP, tries a 3. It's rebounded by Marks. Marchand down low. Sadirko defending. Peltier, no good. From deep three-point range. Outside Dumont. MP. And a miss there on the triple. And there's a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Yes, it's good.
He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
Ahern on the wing. MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
Fantastic pass. that very easy bucket with that setup.
Pass to Chauvet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense. Gabriel Chauvet.
Now MP. The tray. Again, Harris. Another triple.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do.
Different at this point. Screen by Lambert. It's stolen by Ahern. Here's MP for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I guess somebody's got to get out there on MP, huh? I mean, that was way beyond the line.
Pass to Marchand. Out to Peltier. Stolen by Elish. Here's MP. From beyond the arc, Barry. He's the long-range jumper.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Marks. To the inside. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
And here's Ahern behind the arc. The shot will not fall. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Shot clock at 6, and that one drops.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here's MP from the arc. And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Good chance here for Peltier. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
Well, you gotta like that, huh? That's a nice, clean release on Peltier's jumper.
And here's MP from the arc. Good on the triple.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling it. It's just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Outside Chauvet. Some solid defense from Dumont. Pass to Elish. MP. Lets the three fly. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him. He picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Dumont. Chauvet covering. Drops in the tray.
He's found his rhythm here in the third. You can see his confidence. Everything he's putting up from long range seems to be falling.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Paris FC basket ahead, opening a huge gap
And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. Here's Marks. Pass to Beaumarchais. Girard. Outside Marks.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Now called Paris.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Count that one.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
Pass to MP.
To the paint.
Blanchet.
Sinks that one from the post.
Nanterre with the ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter.
Screen by Lambert. Marks for three.
Can't hit that one. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Portier. Pass to Blanchet. Now here's MP.
And the three ball is good.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. And he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
And Marks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and he got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team. His teammates will appreciate that.
Here's MP for three. The three-pointer is on target.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defense. Out there at this point.
Marshall outside.
Looking to end the run.
Chauvet, that's good.
I really like that shot from Chauvet. Forced the defense to guard all three levels, including the mid-range.
MP outside.
From outside the arc.
Another three for Paris.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Leduc with it. Now guarded by Lambert. Back to MP.
There's the three. Screens the three-pointer.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Here's Chauvet. Harris grabs the miss. Pass to Blanchet. Back to Portier. Here's Blanchet.
And he makes good on the layup.
A huge hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Outside Chauvet. Now Marks.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Now called Paris.
What's your take, guys?
Yeah, this might be a timeout just so they can pat each other on the back. Not really any other reason to call it.
Maybe they're just playing it real safe, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes here.
Yeah, maybe.
launches a three. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they've turned some ahead with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against...
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Ben.
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning.
MP, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management.
You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No. You have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Leduc... might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
MP outside. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Now here's Miller. Leduc for three. And Illich pulls it down. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And we're about 1 minute into the first. Got that bucket in no time at all.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
And you look at the Strasburg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EVA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Sinks the triple.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Fires the three.
Another three for Paris.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
Now here's Ledoux.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, he's a serious playmaker. I mean, it's pretty easy to see why Ledoux has so much success.
Oh, you look at the potential of Ledoux, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Again, Ledoux missing.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
And here's MP from the arc. And Lucky 7 drops right in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
With the shot.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Here's Ledoux. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Now here's Lemieux.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Will it go?
And it's Ledoux with the 3.
That was an absolute missile. Ledoux showing just how far his range expands.
Here's MP for 3. Good, and he's 10. For 10 from the field.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Ledoux.
9 points in the game. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Strasburg leans on Ledoux for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Here's MP.
And he has 28 points for the game.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
He's off on that one. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with this one. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
And Welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
The quick action from Quentin Miller. He saw a window and sent the pass.
Pass to Blanchet. Monsieur with the screen.
5 on the clock. Shoots.
Blanchet, shot is off. Here's Leon. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Portier outside.
Inside. Here's Monsieur. And the dunk by Monsieur.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Now here's Miller.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Here's Portier.
And here's MP from the arc. Unable to get that one to go. Ball's knocked loose.
Fast break Paris. And Zadirko with the jam.
And you're seeing the active hands of MP. Great job reading the opposition and coming away with the steal.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Outside Leduc. And Strasbourg again with the bucket.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
And here's Miller.
The 3 is up.
And it's Leduc with the 3.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Wasted no time on that one.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Leduc can't hit.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Drops in the tray.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Another 3 for Paris.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Outside Leduc.
Looking to end the run. That's a basket, and it's his 8th from the field, 8 for 14.
Gutsy shot to come right back with a 3 of his own.
We know he's not afraid to trade shots with anyone.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
MP, it's good.
The answer 3 from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
And the basket by Leduc.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
15. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
For three, Lemuel. Harris grabs the miss.
Here we go, one-on-one. MP outside. Shoots a three.
Another three for Paris.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Leduc. Now here's Lemuel.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
You got to appreciate how competitive Lemuel is, coming right back and nailing the answer triple.
MP outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And Paris, another triple.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense his confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And there's a whistle. It goes on Miller. That's his first foul.
Strasburg Basket Pro on D.
And here's MP from the arc.
Another three for Paris.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Pass to Leduc.
Can he keep it going?
And there's the foul. It'll go on Vasseur.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. MP outside. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Strasburg with the ball. Miller with the ball.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Pass to MP.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Paris, another triple.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Shot to stop the run.
Ahern with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And MP again.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
You got to ask, where was he going with that pass? Awful turnover.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Ledoux.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Ledoux.
23 points in the game.
Lambert can't get it to go.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
And it's MP missing.
To the middle. And Lambert with the slam.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Yeah, they're not going to stop him.
And he goes with a one-hand tomahawk slam. A nice choice, and one that I always love to break out when I have the opportunity.
Leo off target from three-point range. MP outside. That shot off the mark. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Paris FC basket ahead, opening a huge gap. And now tipping off this 4th quarter action between Paris FC basket at Strasbourg Basket Pro. Here's Portier. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Well, a bigger lead guard, Portier can have success down low for this Paris ball club.
Now Miller. Outside Lemieux. Over Portier. Lemieux, no good.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
That was just as effective as a block. It made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Yeah, it wasn't officially a block, but really it might as well have been. They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
Just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Leduc gets the bucket.
Yeah, one thing about Leduc, man, he knows how to generate offense. He can do it in a variety of ways.
MP outside. The three, good on the triple.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half he's having.
Lemieux, that's good.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
MP outside. Puts up a three.
Another three for Paris.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Here's Leduc. Hits the jump hook.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
MP outside. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, that's why you can't leave someone open on Portier's team. He'll find them.
Out to the right wing.
Outside Vasseur.
Miller.
Pass to Lemieux.
To the inside.
Vasseur. That's good, and Lemieux with the assist.
The defender a little hesitant to get in his way as he burst to the hoop.
Here's Paris.
And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the three.
Cans it from downtown.
Total control on the long-range shots. Lemieux had it dialed in just how he likes it.
Here's MP for three. Drains the three-pointer.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Pass to Leduc.
The 17-footer.
And Strasbourg again with the bucket.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Here's MP for three. And Paris, another triple.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Outside Vasseur.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Leduc.
It's good on the putback.
Well, playing with a high motor, Masur kept it alive, and it paid off.
MP outside.
That one, no good.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
When you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that about does it, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
That if you don't know about me, you're gonna...
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it...
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah, no, yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
L'Aigle means...
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC.
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't...
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement of Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspiration for this year.
And here's Marseille. 6-point game. There's Barrow with the three. Harris grabs the miss. To Dumont. Now here's MP. Another three for Paris. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here's Barrow. To stop the run! And he connects with the jumper.
That's an important bucket. This game was in danger of getting away from them early if they let that run keep going on.
Pass to MP. Let's go with a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Bourgeois, that's good. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Now here's Bourgeois. Kicks it out to MP. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Here's Brisebois.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Barrow right side.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as to LeBron takes them. And the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for Legle.
And Brisebois, very clever in how he picks up these calls. The defense has to be more careful trying to guard it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So it's both teams making some changes here.
And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left.
MP outside. For three. Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Well, a three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Now here's Dumal.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Now here's Dumal. Here's Durand. Dumal, Monsieur defending. They get it back. Astavalwa.
Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Now here's MP.
He has 30.
Here's Illich. Again, it's Paris.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
And MP gets it to go. And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Yeah, Barrow is ready to duel them from beyond the arc. He'll provide the answer triple every time he can.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Valois. There's Barrow with the three. Ahern with the rebound.
He only got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
That was just as effective as a block. It made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Yeah, it wasn't officially a block, but really it might as well have been.
And here's Barrow.
13 points in this game.
And it's Barrow again missing.
You can't let your ego run your offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Here's Monsieur.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Paris FC.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bourgeois with it. Elic picks him up. And again, it's Marseille basketball missing. MP, Dumas on the wing.
Zadirko.
Guarded by Dupont.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely... love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football